ili uhuru upatikane.
Survivors of the infamous Nyayo House torture chambers had a rare treat today, courtesy of the Prime Minister, who was also a torture victim himself. And the struggle for liberation was at the center of discussion.
Kenya was betrayed at its very onset, at independence. That the founding fathers of this country were actually the founding fathers of ethnicity, land grabbing, and many others. But then there was a small nucleus of Kenyans who resisted that temptation to continue with neocolonialism. And those were the likes of Bildad Kagea, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, and many others. For us, that is the history that needs to be articulated in our schools.
The Prime Minister recounted the steps taken in the reform agenda since independence. He pointed an accusing finger at those planning to sabotage the implementation of the Constitution.
What we have did not just come on a silver platter, and that we have a responsibility to continue this struggle until the end. Now we have a new constitution. But a new constitution is just a piece of paper, as you've seen. Unless it is implemented, it will not make a difference in the lives of our people. And the new constitution has got very many and powerful enemies. There are attempts, other times, to try to cancel the gains which are been made in the constitution through legislation.
He urged Kenyans to not only fight for the eradication of poverty, ignorance and disease, but also bad governance, which he said will hamper development. Thereafter, the Prime Minister led the torture victims to the Nyayo House torture chambers as he relived his experiences.
Yeah, it's black. They repainted. Yeah. But this one was black. But this is black. These cells here have got different colors. Yes. Like this one here is red. Yeah. See, the walls are all painted red. And you can see that this door is electric. Yeah. And the rubber seals here. To make it airtight. To make it and watertight. That's right. So that once you put water there, it doesn't seep out completely. Okay?
He proposed that the torture dungeons are transformed into a museum.
That process will start now. We're working together with the museums of Kenya. And people will also be able to go up to the top there to see what actually happened up there.
Now, these people who paid a very personal price for the reforms that we are now enjoying ended their walk down memory lane here at Nyayo House with just one plea. Let the criminal records against them be expunged, but let the history remain. Crystal Onkeo, Citizen at 1.